What's good, everyone? What is good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel with yours truly, of course, mak&chess. Hope you all are having a great day today. And today we are back with another build video. This is the second part of the Manhattan dorm style apartment, something, I don't know, I might change the name, who knows. But anyways, we are back. Today I have a very special story for you guys. It's a very the story something else, but it's pretty much the biggest fail of my life story. I don't even know how to describe it, but we're gonna get straight into it. So today we're gonna be talking about that in a sense. So what happened was, oh god. So I pretty much went to the girl I liked, quinceañera, and some other stuff. Okay, so let's go this. So let's start all the way back from grade 9. So what happened was, how I even met this girl. So let's go back. So what happened was, I met this girl, right? So what happened was, I said that happened so many times, but what happened was, me and my friends, a few friends, there was a party this weekend, and we really wanted to go, so we went. Fun fact: when we got to the party, that Pacific party, the person that was running it told us that the place is so full, and they couldn't fit any more people. Like, they had security and everything, and so he's like, the place is so full, we can't like afford anything. Like, we can't really put anyone else in there. There's too much people and everything like that. So we're like, oh crap, how are we gonna get in there? So my other friend said that he was gonna go walk around the back, because I went there with a guy. It was me and this other guy, and then my other friends. We went there. Excuse me. This would be like 5 people in general. So 3 girls and 2 guys. So my mom went to go pick up the other dude, and so we went together. And then the 3 girls went with them, like the 3 girls went with themselves, like they went with themselves in a sense, and they got there together. And so they got there before us, so they got in first. But we got there late because somebody was, slacking. But anyway, so we got there. They said it was full, so my other friend said he was gonna sneak out through the back door, right? And I was like, okay, you go. I'm just gonna stay here and try to beg the guy to let us in. And so, what's it called again? So my friend left, right? And so everyone else went with him, and so it was pretty much like him and some other people were like the only people there. Me and this other guy were the people in line, and so we're just sitting there. And after we're like, come on, dude, please, come on, please let us in. He's like, since there's only 2 of you guys, he made us a deal that we pay him an extra $5, which was stupid because he actually didn't even take the $5. He said, so to get in cost us $5, right? And he said to get in will cost us an extra $5, but he only took the $5. So I have no clue he was talking all big and anything. But anyway, so he paid the $5. I got it. I'm like, I have another friend. Can he come? He's like, no, there's not enough room. I'm like, then what am I gonna do? And so I did this shitty decision. This is very shitty, very shitty. Because my other friends were in there too, right? And so I was like, he went to the back. Like, if he's just, because I told him to stay with me, right? But he said to go follow everyone and went to the back. And I was like, if he would stayed with me, he would have got in. But I'm like, it's his fault, right? And I really wanted to go to this party, right? I was planning this for how long to go to this party, so I didn't want I can't go. And so I went in and I left him, God help me. And I'll be like, oh, what a friend you are, I know, but I really want to go. But anyways, I went in and the party was lit. I had so much fun. And then he actually got into, I don't remember how, I think the guy just start letting everyone in. I have no clue, but he got in, thank God. So we were in there, we started partying, and then I met this girl, right? And then I pretty much danced with her the whole night. When I say the whole night, I mean we danced for about 1 hour straight. Because normally, for all you kids out there, it's called, if y'all don't know what bubbling is or whining is, that's what we were doing in a sense. If you don't know what that is, then don't worry about it. But that's what we were doing. And so I found this girl, and we were whining for how long? An hour, an hour or so. It was intimate too. It was very intimate thing. And so I started just what's called it. And so we started talking a little bit too, and then I ended up getting her number, and then that's how my first ever date slash kind of girl. It's weird. That's how it all started, right? So we got her number. We started texting for a little bit. I started texting for about 2 weeks, And then I'm like, you know what, I like this girl, she's chill, let me just go ahead and ask her out. So I asked her out, and everything went well, and then we went on a date. It was a really nice date, actually. We talked, like, it was more about, like, the thing I loved about the date, it was more talking, you know. I got to know her better, she got to know me better, and it was really good. We had a lot of fun. And then after it, I was, guys, my mom made me such a weeb. I'm not a weeb, but you know, I was so embarrassing. What I did was, oh god, I hate my mom sometimes. She's like, mom's like, because I didn't have a picture of her, right? So mom's like, I want a picture of the girl you're taking out. Because my mom's like an all type of nosy type of person. She's like, I want a picture of this girl, make sure to take a picture with her, or take a picture of her, I want to see what she looks like. I'm like, mom, leave me alone. She's like, now I want to see a picture, right? So what I did was, when the date was pretty much done, I said to the girl, I'm gonna call her L for now, and so I said to the girl, hey, listen, my mom wants a photo to see what you look like. Can I get a picture of it? You know how embarrassing that was. She's like, yeah, sure. She was very much a sport. She was a total sport about it, though. She was totally cool with it, which is, I thought that was like mortifying. Nothing about that. I should not have done that. And so I took a photo of her just standing there, and I'm like, bye. She's like, bye, and then we just walked away. I'm like, Malik, come on now, you can do better than that. But she was too late, and we were gone already, and that's how I had my first, my first ever date. It was crazy. Grade 9, great stuff. The date actually, when I said it went pretty well. The ending was awkward as hell, but you know, the date itself was pretty good. So after that, I got, you know, the calls from her friends saying, yo, if you ever touch, like, mess with my friend, or you ever get her mad, or you ever cheat on her, or whatever, I'm gonna fuck you up, you know. Sorry, her friends called me and said that. Well, I was in the car with my family. I still remember this. I was in the car with my family, and then I think I'm a douche. I really think I'm a douche, right? This is what happens. So I was in the car with my fam, right? And then her friend Melissa calls her from her phone, right? So Melissa came, like, she started talking to me, like, about how I should treat her right, you know, like, and all that. I can hear the background giggling, right? And so I'm like, who is this, Melissa? And then I started talking to Melissa on her phone, like the girl, like, I went on a date with. I started talking to her best friend on her phone, right? And it was getting to, like, a really cool conversation. My mom was like, who are you talking to? I'm like, this is somebody I just met. She's like, what do you mean? Because it was a weird conversation. Like, we were laughing, we were giggling, like, okay, so I gotta go, right? And I'm like, okay, she's chill, right? And I totally forgot about, you know, the girl that I was, like, went on a date with? I totally forgot about her. So what I did was I went on Facebook. Oh god, I hate myself. I went on Facebook because I'm trying to remember this now, because I always remember why I never asked out the other girl ever again. Because I went on Facebook, right, and then I added Melissa that same night, and then Melissa was, okay, Luca, oh, I said her name, Jesus. L was definitely my type of girl, you know? I have no clue I chose Melissa. Oh, I said Melissa. Melissa's chill. We don't talk anymore. Me and L, we kind of say hello, little by little, so I won't say her name. But me and Melissa, we just don't talk. So anyways, so yeah, I added her on Facebook, and I don't know why, but she had that look, you know, that little dangerous look, like, you know, that little wild child. I don't even know, guys. She was very attractive, but I still think Elle was better looking. I have no clue why I chose Melissa. But anyways, so what happened was I stopped talking. So what happened was I messaged, like, I added her back, and then I started messaging Melissa on Facebook and all that good stuff. And then I totally forgot to ask Elle out again on another date, like for second date number 2. I totally forgot, and then till this day I regret it to all my heart. I regret it. It's one of the biggest regrets of my life, was not asking her out on a second date and going for Melissa. So I started talking to Melissa and all that good stuff, and then I realized that, like, we got nothing in common. But at this time I was talking to her for a week, right, and I haven't talked back to Luca for a week, so I'm pretty sure Melissa knew that I'm pretty sure it wasn't gonna work, because Melissa's her friend, you know. So y'all understand how stupid I am? So anyways, I kind of stopped talking to her, and then I started talking to Luca again, but then it got awkward, you know, because I think she kind of realized I was talking to her best friend. Oh god, it was bad, guys. I wasn't even a player, because I wasn't playing the cards right. Anyways, it's so stupid. So I guess she realized that, and so we stopped talking for a little bit, and so that pretty much happened. And then we kept in contact, you know, we would talk and all that good stuff, and then she kind of put me in the friend zone. I'm like, god, what did I do to myself? And so what happened? We stopped talking after that. Actually, no, she didn't put me in the friend zone. We just stopped. We didn't really go any further with our relationship. We stopped talking for a little bit, and then she calls me back in like September of my grade 9 year. No, my grade 10 year, right? She calls me back in September, and she's like, "Listen, I'm having a quinceañera. So I'm be a part of it, right?" And I'm like, "Sure, wow." I feel honored. Because we haven't talked for a while. You're just gonna come in normally, like, "Hey, be part of my quinceañera," because that's a big thing, right? And so she called me up and she's like, "Let's be part of quinceañera, right?" I'm like, "Sure." And so after that, I haven't seen the girl for, let's say, 4 months. You know, we went on a date in April, and then she asked me out. Well, she asked me to do her thing in September, so it's been a few months. It's been a few months. So anyways, so the time comes for our first meeting, right? So we were actually supposed to go to a dance studio, you know, a dance studio to actually learn a dance about this. It's supposed to be like every Saturday for about from September to November. We're supposed to be doing this. And then the quinceañera is in, I think, early November. It's in late November, early December, something around there. But yeah, what's it called? No, but she asked me about it. She asked me to do it in August, and then we started doing it early September. Okay, and so the first day we go to meet up, right? And then Elle is looking so flippin' fine. Like I said, last time I saw her, she was in grade 9. No, she's in grade 8. I was in grade 9. She's in grade 8. Now she's in I was in grade 9. She was in grade 8. Now she's in grade 9. I'm in grade 10. And she was looking fire. She was looking great. She's looking fine. She's looking beautiful. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to get her back, because you know, like I was regretting it ever since her talking to Melissa, because I realized Melissa wasn't a thing. No, Melissa was not what I wanted, you know, after getting to know her. Even with her being Luca's friend, she still wasn't like, she never made me laugh or like I had a good time, so I had to have with Luca, so I definitely wanted Luca back. And so like all these plans and everything, and I found out she was single and everything, and then we were all good. And then what happened was, this is where shit starts getting serious and stupid. So what happened was, I became friends. Like when we got there, everything was good, right? And then I met this dude, right? And his name was David, and we became like instant friends. Like we were like pals. Like it was kind of crazy how quick our friendship developed. It was kind of crazy. I don't know, I feel like with me, I'm such an easygoing person that people feel comfortable and feel like we have such a big friendship, even though it just started. I don't know, that's the type of person I am. But anyways, we just started talking, and then we became really good friends. Like off the bat, he was chill, he was my boy. We I was always like excited to go to like the rehearsals, because it was like I get to see Elle, then I get to see my dude. Like it was great. I was like, I had some friends. It was a great time. I was so happy with the arrangement, right? Until everything was going well, and I'm like, okay, till this day, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and like ask her out again, you know, because I feel like I wasted time. And so I go back the next day, and so I'm like prepared to like maybe talk to her something, tell her something, right? And so what happens is, she's like, "Hey guys," so what happens was, after the whole thing was done, like the whole practice for that Saturday was done, we'd go back to her house and just chillax, you know. And I'm like, that's perfect. So we go back to her house. And then after the practice, and we're all chilling, right? We're all chilling. Then I start seeing, you know, little things, you know, between we'll say, did he say his name was David? Well, his name is David. He's chill. We don't talk anymore, sadly, because of reasons. But anyways, so I started seeing little things between David and Elle. I'm like, that's a little suspicious, you know, a little suspect. Like, what are they doing? Like, they always use they're always like, you know. They're always, I don't know, you can tell when two people are like hovering beside each other, you know, you can tell when two people are hovering beside each other. So anyways, there's some few things going on there, and I'm like, okay, that's suspicious. But it's like, you know me, I'm not paying too much attention to it because I'm a dumbass. And so I started like talking to her, then I get my, you know, when you get your hopes up and you're like, okay, she actually still likes me and all that good crap. I can't tell when people likes me, but I can tell when people like other people. I'm pretty sure it's everyone else. But anyways, so carrying on. So what's pretty much happening, so I'm getting all hyped. So what happens was, everyone starts leaving, right? And then so it's me, David, and her left. and that's pretty much it. And then I go home, and then I leave David and her, and so those two are left until the next Saturday, right? And so I'm like excited, so I was gonna like, you know what, today is the day, I'm gonna do it. Just gonna go to me like, listen, I want to go out, right? So I'll go the next day, and then I get there, and I'm like all happy until I see them holding hands, and my heart, like when you say your heart plummets to the ground, like when you say, okay, you know when it's like when your friends tell you you're about to like you have all these like exciting thoughts. Your friends like, okay, you're gonna go to Disneyland for the first time. You're so excited. You have like everything planned out, and then you get into a car, and then they end up driving you to McDonald's. Yeah, it's one of those moments. And so my heart plummeted. Like I could actually feel my heart shift. Is that weird? I don't know. But my heart plummeted, and I'm like, oh, what happened? Like, it's like, what? I had kind of like forced a smile. It's like, oh, what's? It's like, yeah, we're dating now. I'm like, oh God, why? And then I'm like, really? I'm like, congratulations, yay. And then I just want to go home, you know, I just didn't want to be there. And so pretty much I realized after that we had about how much more practice. We had about 5 or 6 more practices together. I'm like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna sit there and try to be best friends with this dude that's dating the girl that I like? You know how awkward that was, being best friends with the dude that like you want, like you see you kiss, you're like, I want to kiss her, like And so pretty much what happened, they started dating, like it happens, and so I started getting depressed. When I say like this is where I knew I was depression, right? I knew I always had depression, and I hate showing people my depression, but it really kicked in those last few practices. Like it kicked in so bad. Like I was not the person I used to be. Like people realized I was so standoffish. Like I stopped talking that much. Like me and David, we'd always like, you know, burger flip and just have a like goof around. We stopped goofing around. Like I wasn't that into it, you know, but I learned the dance. I was a good sport in a sense that I was like, I never quit. I couldn't quit even though I wanted to, but I was a bad sport into saying that I just stopped being the fun loving. Imagine Malik being Malik and just being a dead Malik, you know, just not saying anything and just sitting there and just taking everything myself. Oh, people thought I was pissed off at some people, but I wasn't pissed off. I was more pissed off at myself, you know, than anything. But yeah, it was hella awkward for the last few practices, and then the quinceañera came, and then I kind of got over at that time because, you know, I was like, Malik, you can't do anything about that now, you know. So I kind of got over at that point, and then they had like, I don't know, it was chill, it was fun. Like we messed up the dance though. Because I'm a good dancer, you know, I'm a great dancer, and so pretty much people thought that I memorized the whole dance, which I thought I did too, until I got there, and I totally forgot everything. I forgot everything, and so people were like looking onto me for some reason. I don't know, everyone just decided that, you know what, we're just gonna look on Malik, and because he knows all of it, so they all started looking onto me, and I'm trying to like mess up the dance moves. I'm like, God, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, it's so much I'm looking around, right? I'm realizing that everyone else is doing shit too. So we're all like messing up, and like people are, like bumping into each other. People are falling over. People are like singing people's foots. Like, guys, just imagine we're at someone's quinceañera in front of about 60 people and her parents. And then we just all started like fumbling around, and then this was one point where someone was like do a spin, then a dip. Someone does a spin and a dip, and then drops their partner on the floor. It was such a mess. Like when I say a hot mess, it was a hot mess. Until like at the end of it, we're supposed to have like this pose, a signature pose. People just didn't pose. We didn't pose. We just like bowed, and then we left. We had no time for that. But I guess after that, I say the mood that I was feeling definitely lifted, because I didn't know how I was gonna like take it, you know, seeing them together and all that stuff. And so I guess my mood was lifted after that, and so it was chill. We had a good time after that. It was a really good quinceañera, and the food was great. A great time talking to them, and I stopped talking. Like, I won't lie though, guys. I'm a douche in the sense that if with the girls that I like, and then it doesn't work out, I just stop talking to them. I just cut them off. I'm just a douche in that way, but that's just been my thing. If I like you and it doesn't work out, then we never talk ever again. There's no friendship allowed. But anyways, yeah, that's a lie though. That's a lie. I do have a friendship with one person I liked in grade 8, and then she rejected me like so bad. Like, oh god, y'all remember that person that told you to reject me? We're still friends in a sense. But yeah. Anyways, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this build. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the story, thank you all so much for watching. Leave your comments down below. Have you guys ever experienced like something like that, or where your crush is dating someone you know, or your crush is dating your best friend? Let me know in the stories. Let me know in the comments down below. Hope you all have a great day. I'm out. Deuces. Peace. Bye, y'all.